Thank you, Alana. My name is Chazzy Blankenship, and I'm in Communications 201 at Western Carolina University. I am here to talk about the commencement speech of Speaker Navy Admiral William H. McRaven. Throughout the speech, Mr. McRaven spoke very highly and very clear of UT. Throughout the whole speech, he was very professional. His voice was crisp and clean. He was very positive throughout the whole speech, and I think when you are doing a commencement speech, I think that's what they need, and that's what the listeners want to hear. I think he was very clear throughout the whole speech and just spoke very clean during the entire thing. The speaker made sure to use complete sentences. Throughout the speech, he used a lot of metaphors, comparison. He would use examples to help correspond relation in his journey at UT, and that definitely shows throughout the speech, and it was helping grab the audience attention. I think that him adding humor to the speech, you know, when he uses examples as how he was wasted throughout his college experience and how he was hungover the night before, but still managed to get where he is today. And I think that is a very proud moment for him, and I think that shows throughout the speech. I think that by adding the humor in his college experiences in his day-to-day life, I feel that it made it more interesting for the audience. It was very catching and appealing. I think it was a great approach for him to take to grab the attention of those listeners listening in. I think when you are doing a commencement speech, instead of making it long and drawn out and boring, I think he was able to get to the point and explain exactly what he needed to in a timely manner without boring the audience, so to speak. I feel that sometimes when you go to graduations and have to listen to those speeches, sometimes they're dreadful. However, I felt that his was very upbeat and made the listeners want to chime in more, and I know it grabbed my attention, and I just couldn't wait to hear what he was going to say next, especially when, you know, he was comparing if you want to be the change of the world, you have to be that person to make that change. You can't just expect it. And I think that's important in every day-to-day life, is if you want change, you have to be the one to initiate that and have that drive, and I feel that that's what he did. And you know, he talked about how his experience through the Navy, you know, and how his college got him to where he was, and I think it was just overall a very rewarding speech. Navy Admiral William H. McRaven made sure to stay on topic throughout the whole speech. Like I said, he kept my attention. His posture and eye contact was wonderful. He only looked down when he needed to, and I think making eye contact and that positive rapport with your audience is very important, and his was outstanding. Like I said, he only made sure to look down when he needed to, and staying focused on what he was saying. I felt that overall his speech was magnificent, really, to be honest. Some of the things that he said throughout the speech were, you know, emotional. I think that people don't think about it until it is the end. You know, you're sitting in that room together, and you have so many people looking at you and proud of you, and I think that that showed throughout his speech, and I think that that's something that we need to remember. You know, even myself, at the end of every rainbow there is a gold pot waiting for us, and I think that he showed that throughout the speech. His posture, his stance, everything was wonderful. I don't think he could have done a better job. Like I said, he did grasp the attention